Well, tonight we're hearing from lawyers and victims' family members after a new lawsuit is filed against state officials over the deadly flooding at Camp Mystic.
6 Department of State Health Services officials were named in the lawsuit. It also comes as Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick urges state officials to block Camp Mystic's summer reopening. Fox 4's Peyton Yager has more tonight after families spoke out. They want accountability. Peyton.
Exactly, Steve. This latest legal action was filed in federal court on Monday, and these families and their attorneys, they are saying that this tragedy was very preventable, and they go on to say it wasn't just camp operators who failed these girls, it was a state agency as well. The families of 9 campers and counselors from Camp Mystic who died in the devastating Central Texas flood last summer are suing officials at the Texas Department of State Health Services. The new lawsuit claims these half-dozen officials licensed the youth camp at the edge of the Guadalupe River, even though it did not have an evacuation plan required by state law.
The last inspection before the tragedy was just 2 days before the floods, but every year there's an inspection. So every year for at least 10 years, these officials, according to their policy, were simply checking the box and not actually confirming that Camp Mystic had an evacuation plan, and it led to tragedy.
Attorneys representing the families tell Fox 4 Tuesday the girls and their counselors did as they were told that night to stay in the cabin. According to this suit, despite being on flash flood alley, the camp's emergency policy instructed campers not to evacuate during a flood, which, quote, delayed moving girls to safety until it was too late. 27 campers and counselors were killed on July 4th, 2025, including Lila Bonner of Dallas. Her father, Blake Bonner, on CNN Tuesday.
The pain of not only dealing with this loss, but now having to advocate for future children is more weight than I thought I would ever be able to bear. Our daughters paid the absolute ultimate price. And as we sit here with the facts that are undisputed, we owe it to ourselves and to future campers and to future children to make sure that there's transparency and that there's accountability so that this never, ever happens again.
On the same day of this latest legal action, Texas Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick sent a letter urging the DSHS not to issue a 2026 license to Camp Mystic until all legislative investigations are complete. This spring, the Texas House and the Texas Senate are set to hold a joint investigative hearing on the Camp Mystic tragedy. Camp Mystic, who is also being sued in separate lawsuits, is facing immense scrutiny after it previously announced it plans to reopen its Cypress Lake property with enhanced safety measures, even with one camper still missing.
Camp officials deny that they did anything wrong and are ready to reopen and invite hundreds more girls to pay thousands of dollars to be at this camp when just last summer, 27 young girls died.
And tonight, the Texas Tribune is reporting that Camp Mystic's attorney, Michael Watts, says that the state doesn't have a regulatory basis to deny a license to Camp Mystic Cypress Lake, saying that he says it's in compliance with state law, it's on a separate property, and was not significantly damaged in the July 4th flood. Also tonight, Texas DSHS says it cannot comment on pending litigation.